Chapter 1. A Love That Couldn't Be. The novel begins with Keshav Rajpurohit, a 27-year-old IIT graduate, narrating his dull life. Despite his prestigious education, he finds himself teaching at a coaching center named Chandan Classes. The job doesn't fulfill him, but he remains stuck due to his lack of other opportunities. More than his job, what weighs heavily on Keshav is his heartbreak over his ex-girlfriend, Zara Lone, a vivacious and ambitious Kashmiri Muslim girl. They had met during their college days and fallen deeply in love despite their stark cultural and religious differences. Keshav's Orthodox Rajput family and Zara's Kashmiri roots had caused tension in their relationship, eventually leading to its bitter end. Zara has moved on with her life and is now in a steady relationship with a corporate professional named Raghu, but Keshav remains trapped in the past nights of drinking and obsessive thoughts about Zara consume him. His roommate and best friend, Saurabh, often tries to lift his spirits, but Keshav's bitterness towards life persists. One night, Zara unexpectedly texts Keshav on her birthday, asking him to meet her at room 105 of her hostel. The message catches Keshav off guard. Despite knowing that Zara has moved on, Keshav is unable to resist the pull of his past feelings. He decides to meet her, believing it might be his chance to reconcile. Chapter 2. A Night That Changes Everything. Keshav and Saurabh sneak into Zara's hostel, aided by Keshav's familiarity with the premises from their time together. As they reach room 105, Keshav finds the door ajar. Inside, he discovers Zara lying lifeless on her bed. At first, he believes she is asleep, but upon closer inspection, he realizes she is dead. Shock and disbelief overwhelm him as he tries to make sense of the situation. Keshav's initial instinct is to call the police, but fearing that he might be implicated in Zara's death, he hesitates. However, his strong sense of justice and lingering love for Zara compel him to seek answers. The police arrive and begin their investigation, led by Inspector Rana, who is suspicious of Keshav's involvement. Keshav vehemently denies any wrongdoing and decides to take matters into his own hands. With Saurabh by his side, he begins a parallel investigation to uncover the truth about Zara's death. Chapter 3. Secrets Unveiled. Keshav and Saurabh's investigation leads them to Zara's circle of acquaintances, including her boyfriend Raghu, her hostel friends, and her family. As they dig deeper, they uncover secrets about Zara's life that Keshav was unaware of. Raghu, who appears devastated by Zara's death, reveals that their relationship wasn't as perfect as it seemed. Zara had confided in him about a stalker who had been harassing her. This information makes Keshav wonder whether the stalker could have been responsible for her death. The duo also speaks to Zara's family, who are torn between their grief and the socio-political tensions they face as Kashmiri Muslims. Zara's brother, Faiz, hints at the possibility of Zara's political activism playing a role in her demise. This revelation adds another layer of complexity to the case. As Keshav and Saurabh continue their investigation, they discover that Zara was a strong-willed woman who navigated her challenges with courage but also kept parts of her life hidden from everyone around her. Each person they interview adds a new perspective to the puzzle, making it harder to discern who might have wanted to harm Zara. Chapter 4. Twists and Betrayals. The case takes a dramatic turn when Keshav and Saurabh find themselves targeted by mysterious threats, warning them to abandon their investigation. Determined to uncover the truth, they press on and uncover critical evidence that points towards multiple suspects, including Raghu, Faiz, and Zara's stalker. Keshav is forced to confront his own biases as he realizes that Zara's life was far more complicated than he had imagined. He discovers that her political activism, personal relationships, and professional ambitions might have made her a target for several people. The investigation also forces Keshav to confront his unresolved feelings for Zara and the mistakes he made during their relationship. As the pieces of the puzzle begin to fall into place, Keshav and Saurabh uncover a shocking betrayal. Someone close to Zara had orchestrated her death, driven by jealousy and personal vendettas. The revelation leaves Keshav reeling as he grapples with the harsh truth about the people he trusted. Chapter 5: Justice and Closure. The story culminates in a dramatic confrontation where Keshav and Saurabh expose the killer. The motive behind Zara's murder is revealed to be a combination of personal jealousy and ideological differences. The killer's identity and actions leave a profound impact on Keshav, forcing him to reevaluate his own life choices and relationships. As justice is served, Keshav experiences a bittersweet sense of closure. Zara's death, though tragic, helps him come to terms with his past and let go of the guilt and regret that had been holding him back. With Saurabh's unwavering support, Keshav decides to turn his life around and focus on building a future that honors Zara's memory. The novel ends with Keshav reflecting on the lessons he has learned through his journey. While Zara's death leaves an indelible mark on his life, it also inspires him to seek meaning and purpose beyond his past.